Hannibal has returned to Africa and resumes hostilities. With Publius? I'll take Rome. I always knew you were a coward and would sell me out at the drop of a hat. You're worthless, and you don't deserve me, you or anyone else. I hope to see you in the afterlife. She's crazy. No, wait. What are you going to do? Don't do anything crazy. I prefer this rather be caged and humiliated by Rome, like Syphax. He, at least, had the guts to stand up to Rome. Drinks poison and kills herself? Oh my god! Mariah. Mariah. Did y'all hear what Mariah said? I'm stunned. I am stunned. Mariah said, did you like when I put my lips there? And the woman whose name I could barely pronounce? She put her lips there. I didn't like when she put her lips there. So Mariah. I only wanted to save Numidia, not this. Me neither. Massinissa. But if it was one of the twos, it was wise to return to our side. I suppose you'll be angry, but if you help us defeat Carthage, we will never set foot in Numidia again. Guess there's nothing we can do now. I'm saving the Rapidash to give to Phanispa, but I'll take it into battle. I'm going to take it out of the enclosure. Syphax, not so fast. To take out that Rapidash, the two kings of Numidia must fight. You'll say that I'm locked up and weak, but I can still give my powers to Farm Boy. Hell, he beat me in combat. Now I want him to do the same to you. It's not fair. It's tradition. Come under the Rapidash. The ritual must always be performed when it's time to take it out. I'm not going to drag this out any longer, Farm Boy, but I want you to know that I will show you no mercy. Right now, you're like Syphax to me, a piece of scum. Take it easy, huh? Nobody insults a lot like that. He's worth 6 times more than your alliance. He'd have no problem breaking it to protect his honor. Lilas, don't tease the atmosphere and don't talk nonsense. The alliance with Massinissa is vital for our victory. All right, but don't let him mess with Farm Boy. All right, let's get into the battle. Yeah, you're lucky you got that focus band. You would have been dead. Dead as a door now. All right, that's fine. That's not fine. Did not expect a poison jab. Poison jab feels so random. Damn, I was worried about that. I didn't think I'd be able to get anything off anyway, so it didn't really matter too much. I'm not sending my own Goldilocks out there. I'll send Freedom. Freedom can tank some stuff. Definitely take a nitro charge. It's a bad combo of me throwing Freedom out every time after the fact, though. After, damn. Oh! I didn't expect that. I thought that punch was a little bit stronger. But I'm throwing it out here with its dry skin in the drought. In the sunlight drought. And it's a Medusa. Same thing, I guess, happened with translation of Fluttermane. Things got weird. I'm getting into the music again, y'all. Sorry. Hannibal, I think I've got what it takes to beat you. That's all they're saying. We just need to go beat Hannibal. Guys, as soon as I heard about Hannibal, I was on my way, although I sent a messenger to tell you first. But I forgot to tell you one thing, and that is that Hannibal is on the plain of Zama. Uh-oh. They've set up camp, and we have done the same. He says he wants to negotiate with you first. Publius, should we go? Well, that's all there is to it. Oh, we're back at the beginning of musics that we were listening to. Okay. Let's get through this dialogue here. No hurry. We'll drop the battle plan. They'll tell me later. Okay. And then let's turn the game back on. That was fun. We have to see what this Hannibal wants, won't we? I don't think we'll get anywhere. I'm in peace and they took it away from me. Now I won't make the same mistake again. Well, going with you except for Farm Boy. We hardly know anything about, except for Farm Boy, we hardly know anything about Hannibal after Kanai. And that makes me not trust him a bit. We'll stand guard. I'm becoming, although I don't think he would set us a trap. Seeing previous attitudes, he's an honorable man. Now, come on. Get on the Mudsdales. Well, here we are. At least we know each other properly, Publius Cornelius Scipio. So this guy knocked down Carthage Nova in just one day. You have a promising future. I won't spoil it. What do you mean? You see, you and I both know you don't stand a chance. I've beaten so many Roman armies, I've lost count, and there'd be no exception, but I'm a kind man. We can save this bloodbath. I'm willing to sign a neutral peace treaty in which neither of us will be harmed. Your only chance to live. What do you say? No. I already promised a peace, and you broke it. I'm not going backwards now. A victory streak can be broken, just like an old gladius. It's about time someone broke yours, Hannibal. Respect your exploits, young Scipio. Your lack of experience will be the end of you and your friends. Then it will be the greatest ending ever seen in history. Let's go. There's nothing left here that interests us. Since the negotiations have been unsuccessful, the battle is not far from starting. You should still train a bit. You remember when you practiced archery? Guess you didn't use it much and possibly lost skill. Go downstairs and talk to Sepphoris, and he'll remind you. We'll see how you remember archery, won't we? Remember that you must pick a score of... Oh my god, I'm gonna have to break the fucking bank again. Not even fucking close. Not even fucking close. Not even fucking close. Did they make it harder? Damn, nailed it that time. Delilah's must be the last gym battle. Because I'm like, we still haven't gotten our last gym badge. Are we not getting our last gym badge? I feel like we have to get one more gym badge, right? I mean, unless that's not really like... I don't know. Like, he's not necessarily the champion, maybe. This whole time I've kind of been feeling like he would end up being the champion. What type is it? Is it not ghost? Must be fire. Uh-oh. Alice almost had me. For the God's sake, you should be given a seat in the Senate for military merits. Farm boy, I think you'll fight today like no one has ever fought before. You will finally overthrow Hannibal. And we will finally overthrow Hannibal. Never mind the fear, never mind everything. We just have to focus on winning this thing. Now all the bad things will go away, at least for a long time. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Go deploy the troops, farm boy. Talk to us to start. Massinissa is coming for the other side. You know how angry he is. Where can I change out Pokemon? I wanted to change out Pokemon. Crazy Pole, Grand Bowl, Q-Fin. What's this grass up here randomly? Late game pulls. Let's see. Mudbray's in here, Mudbray's in here, and Mudbray's in here. Anything else? Anything else? They said, "Oh, you wanted a Mudbray, eh?" Well, that's like not something I said, but sure. Am I not able to change my Pokemon team anymore? Ugh. I didn't want to be locked into my team yet. I feel like Jiminy deserves to be here if this is our champion team. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Alright, well, I'll just keep moving. Again, maybe he's just big boss and we gotta get through that and then kind of go from there. Alright, I always knew that kid I met was destined for something big. I didn't know how, but for sure, I knew. Now, I couldn't be prouder of you two. Same here. Now, I must command my troops. Everybody, get ready. Come on. Hannibal is not going to fall for himself. Go! Brothers, today we are here facing the eternal enemy of Rome. Today, you are going to regain the pride lost at Cannae. Today will be a day of glory. Tomorrow, we will see a new dawn in a world where the dream of Rome will be closer to completion. The dream of a civilized world where peace and justice reign and make it a better one. That is why we fight today. For Rome! We... Well, let the battle begin. Hannibal has 3 ranks of infantry. The first are mercenaries and Iberians. The second are newly recruited soldiers from Carthage. And the last one is their veterans from Italy. You have to be careful with them. They will be a challenge. Maharbal commands his cavalry. It is inferior to ours, led by Lilas. They cannot stand up to us. The same with the remnants of the cavalry of Syphax. They are no match for Massinissa. They will sweep them away. But what makes all this difficult is his great general, one we all know, Hannibal Barca. And do I see a man at his side? Sounds familiar from the negotiation. An aide, right? Well, he doesn't look very strong, but the show begin. Play the cornu. Or corna. We're being thrown by the Dawn fan. Move quickly. Play the cornua. They are sensitive to noise and it drives them crazy. Help, they freaked out. They're even more. They have even more. Repeat the maneuver. Make noises with your metals too. Use your swords, helmets, and everything you have. I bet that's not all. We outnumbered them in cavalry. We'll take advantage of it. Lilas, get my harball. Massinissa, you get the Massilies. Listen up, General. Go get them, you bastards. Oh, chase them. I'll finish with the rest of the Syphax. There was and there will be. Lilas and Massinissa will do their jobs well. But now it's my turn. Charge! If I remember correctly, this is like the only thing I feel like I'm remembering now from that video I had watched from Oversimplified. I think the reason that they end up winning at the end of this, spoiler alert, for an ancient battle, spoiler alert round 1, is because he calls off the infantry that he just sent. So like the Mudsdales that just went out of the way. I think he calls them off quickly enough where they come back and they end up saving him. So I'm curious if that's written in here. Slash if I'm remembering that right, but we're not enough. Mid the precipices support. All right, give me to the fighting, please. To my fighting. Repeating the operations on the entire front, we have regained control of the battle, but we have had casualties. We're falling back before their ranks. We'll have to use the. I'm clicking way too fast. I'm not even reading half the last words. Come on, attack now. The last chance. Half of them are the ones I need to read for a second to pronounce. Well, only Hannibal's veterans are left. Wait, we have our balanced infantry. But their troops are fresh while ours are very tired. We will not attack. Reform. Now they will have to be the ones to come. Soldiers, catch your breath. They're gonna charge. Be ready. Or they're beefing. No, we are retreating. Their troops are elite. Only the Triari managed to hold on. Maybe I was too deluded, believing that I could win. I think you were on the right track, my friend. Charge! Yeah, after the Roman cavalry charged, the battle changed its course, and the balance shifted to the Roman cause. Still, Hannibal's troops fought bravely to the end. Break into Puerto Pokemon. I don't want to sit here and just keep reading dialogue and war. What are they sending out? Oh, that's why I didn't know what it was. The brute bonnet, Furiosetta. Throw it on Thrash. Oh, doesn't affect. What is this? The Farm Boyathon? And what if it is? Welcome in. Welcome into the boy farmathon. Boy farmathon. Farm Boyathon. We're actually almost done. Oh. It's our shiny regional Rapidash. Like done with the game or done with the game, maybe both. But we do have a Flying Steel Rapidash shiny the game gave us. This is our current team, if you're curious. Don't mind Billy. Please don't mind Billy. He's actually really good. What are your thoughts? She's kind of pickled. She's kind of pickled. She's very itchful. She's pickled. She's pickled. She's pickled. Not stayed chop. Anyways, here's Freedom again. If you have anything bad to say about Freedom, I will remove your mod status and ban you. Grover still hasn't evolved. So there's that. Bushington's still here. I also want Grover to evolve. But I'm like, damn, Grover, greedy for levels. 49? Grow up. Alrighty, you guys could probably tell generally when Farm Boyfriend's in here, when that thing is just a going and the screen is frozen. Well, Comet can't. I'm just kidding. No, I was telling Farm Boyfriend good night. And he was telling me a little bit about what he's got going on tomorrow, work-wise. He'll be working late. So you hate me so much, girl. I was thinking about playing Xenoblade after I finish this. What if I say that? Also, some point my streak broke on your stream too. So I guess we're even, twin. I didn't notice that until today. I was looking and I said, 3? 3? I don't know. I don't know when I broke it. Would that be what, Friday, I guess? Yeah, I was looking today while I was streaming. Girl, I'm everywhere. Then seems like Among Us then. I'm everywhere. Because it's a Toontown stream and then yesterday and then today. Yeah. Honestly, that's not that surprising then, because Among Us probably is what did it. Because I was losing streaks in other places too. Feels like that makes sense because there were so many Among Us streams. The streakwalizer. It really was. It really was. I think all of my streaks have all recently just broken. Maybe the only one that has never broken is the one that I have for Gar. That might be the only one. I don't know if I have one for Bimby anymore. Can't remember. But I was there in Bimby's stream. Yeah, Gar. Yours is the longest streak I had, because the one I had with Fawn broke. Which would have, I guess, been the original longest one. Just sat down and heard my name. We're talking about streaks, because streaks have been breaking. Fawn one broke because he didn't post VODs. That's true. I think mine broke on Damsels. No. Mine was going to break on Damsels again, a second time. Because I don't think she had posted that specific VOD, so I think she might have hers as like set to not automatically publish. But yeah, Fawn's a hard one to keep. But I have otherwise kept it for the most part. It's only broken once. So wherever it broke, multiply that by like 2, because it's probably been like 6 months since it broke. No, exactly. I'm like, if I cared enough, like, then I need to log out of the apps at the end of the day, because like they're fun, you know, but they should not be dictating my life. I shouldn't be getting itchy, you know, like, oh, you know what? Izzy's. I probably still have a crazy long one in Izzy's. I'd have to double check. Mine is just like probably a couple days like thrown off on Izzy's, because I don't know if it actually adds one or if it just like restores your streak. 50. Haru said, hold on. Yeah, and I broke comments because I went live with comments. Return. Where am I going next? Oh, I'm going up here. Help. Surrender, Carthaginians. You have already lost. I think you've misunderstood the situation. Oh, looks like we meet again. For those those unaware, Anaid here was like a servant, I think he was. I guess he's risen up in the ranks over the years. But Anade was a servant to Hannibal that we beat up one time in the swamp. Because our helmet fell off and he knew our secret as we were spying. So he holds a grudge against us. Oh, looks like we meet again. You changed my life in that swamp. Don't you remember me? I was just telling everybody about you. Calm down. When we first met, I barely knew how to do anything, and you defeated me. My humiliation led to constant, arduous training in which I went in as one of the worst soldiers in Carthage and came out as the best. Well, this will be an epic confrontation because I have no doubt the farm boy is the best soldier in Rome. Shut up, you old fogey. I didn't know that Romans were so desperate as to recruit old men. What did you say, farm boy? Go get some more. I'll take care of this one. The bubble beam sound effect? Girl, the war is 17 years. Girl, the war is 17 years. The bubble beam sound effect is sending me. I'm not so sure you want to get close, buddy. I don't need Pokemon to defeat you, son. Simple Gladius is enough for me. Oh, and did. You're not bad for a geezer. What are you, 45? Gar, get up. Gar, get up. Help. Anyway, 45. This is literally you. 45. Screams it in Roman numerals. That's so funny. I'm pretty sure Haru's unironically that age. Right. No, me too. And Pickle too, right? Right. Surprise, perhaps. You can't keep up with me. God, these two are crazy. It's too strong. It's too strong. Help me, farm boy. It. I know that's a literal translation, but it. Very dishonorable of you to ask for a 2-on-1. And now you'll die for it. No comments lying, Gar. Oh. Not nice words, but useless. Oh, he just started a war. He started a war. A third war. Oh my god, the Third Punic War started because he killed Separus, whose name I can barely pronounce. If even. I imagine you'll be eager for revenge, but you're going to share his fate. You don't want to battle Pokemon. Sounds to me like that's your turf. Let's check it out. I cannot wait to kill an aid. Help, I cannot wait to kill an aid. Girl. Grover, jump on it. Oh, fuck, I forgot it's a ghost. I forgot it's a ghost. Hang on, y'all. Okay, Grover, get back. Jiminy would have loved this. Jiminy would have loved every moment of this. I miss Jiminy. Oh, girl. We're not doing shit to this thing. Try some Stone Edge. Medusa. Try some Stone Edge. Medusa. Die. The freedom! Y'all can always count on freedom. I really miss Jiminy. I really miss Jiminy though. They should have warned me that I wasn't gonna get to see Jiminy anymore. Back turn, yeah, let's bring Billy back out. I'm gonna heal Billy back up. Billy! I don't want freedom to faint. I really shouldn't have thrown freedom out to begin with. I keep forgetting that. Grover. Thank you. We've defeated an aid. No way, you're stronger than the stars had predicted. The cult must know this. Oh, fuck, he's part of the cult. He's gonna go warn Utica? Oh. Farm boy, listen to me. I have something to tell you. Don't listen to nobody. You will be champion of Occidentus. I am convinced. Do it for me. I always wanted the best for you, and now don't let me down. And only then will I truly be at peace and with the gods. But in the meantime, I will live in your heart, knowing that I was right to train you that night. Remember? No, right, me too. I'm gonna cry. They took Separatists from us. He was a great man and a great partner. May he rest in peace. I bet there's gonna be something. Oh. He was the one that saved us at the beginning of the game. For added context, for those that haven't necessarily tuned in, he was the one that saved us at the beginning of the game. So he's our longest friend, and now I don't know where to go. Oh, over here. Help. Campbell, this time your end has come. Will pay for all that you have made me, my family, and my homeland, Rome, suffer. He should just had a Pokemon battle. You're so right, Haru. Family? I wish I had that. In fact, I did until Rome took it all away from me. You're not the only one who's lost people in this war. I've lost everything. For what? For the homeland? In Carthage? They hate me. If I fight for my people, for the Carthaginians, but not for Carthage. Carthage is a bunch of senators who know nothing. Cause is noble, but your means are not. You've destroyed Italy. You've slaughtered tens of thousands of Romans. I made a promise, and I would keep it to the last consequences, no matter what it cost, or what it took me to do. I planned everything but you. What was that promise? Destroying Rome! Then we have nothing left to talk about. Oh. I can't let you continue, Hannibal. I made sacrifices I'm not proud of, but that will not deter me. Ooh. Given that we will not solve this with the Gladys, only our strategic ability and our Pokemon will be able to decide the fate of this confrontation. In any case, we must do it according to the old tradition. Each one chooses a Pokemon, and the one who wins the battle will be the winner of the war. That is crazy. That's not fair. I'm the one who has the war and the battle practically won, but my honor demands that I do not decline your proposal, so I accept. I mean, I'm taking the bird over the elephant. I have a type disadvantage. Double team. It's not effective. It hardly does anything to him. I know, Steel Wing. You have lost, but all of us here are witnesses to how well you have fought. I will let you go if you communicate your defeat to the Senate. You are more honorable than you look. I thank you and wish you well in your future, young Scipio. I see now that I was hasty in our talk. What? Really? That's how this is going to end? We've won. We have conquered Africa for Rome. Long live Scipio, conqueror of Africa. Long live Scipio, the conqueror of Africa. They shall call him Scipio Africanus. I don't like conqueror of Africa. But despite the victory, it wasn't all happy times. It's true. We may have won, but the victory is only a small reward next to the price we had to pay. They knew where they were going and still gave their lives. And all of them great men. Above all, great friends. Proserpina let these brave soldiers go to the Elysian fields where they belong. If they'd signed the peace when it was prospered, Cesperus would still be here. What was the point of this prolongation besides death? I just hope none of us have to go through something like this again. Roman's death is part of life. I will make sure that your friends live on in Elysium like the heroes they were. But for some of them, the war is not over. What do you mean? You and Lilas will go to Rome and celebrate your triumph, but Farm Boy must accompany me to Utica. The last readout is the Great Union of Amat. Takes refuge there. We must stop him. It's a great dark presence drawing me in, and if I can't stop it, it could make the whole of Rome tremble. Go with you, Farm Boy. No, this challenge must be faced alone. Return to Rome and trust your friend, or your fate will be fatal. Oh, crazy. And so, with the bitter loss of his friend, Publius celebrated the triumph in Rome and became the first legitimate champion after defeating Hannibal. Fabio was only a champion because he was the oldest senator, not because of merit. So, the first one to obtain the 8 badges would become the first champion without going through the Pokemon League. So that's why I don't have 8 badges yet, is because he needed to become the champion first, I guess. They gave the rest of Europe the blueprints for colonialism, right? Literally. After the triumph in Rome, the war over, and repellent with victories, the Romans enjoyed a well-deserved rest, and it could have ended here, but there was still some unfinished business for our protagonist. Tribune Farm Boy, I bring you news from Publius. First of all, because the campaign in Africa has been a success, I give you a shit ton of money. And in the second one, I've heard that you have to go to the Fortress of Utica. As you know, it's on, yeah, I already know where that is. Just east of, what is that, number 14 though? Just east of here, next to the Donphan Cemetery. The other thing I wanted to do though is I have a fly Pokemon with me. Let's grab Flappy. Let's do 2 things actually. Let's move Pokemon around. I'm gonna go. I do want to go here really quick and see. Just curious if they added anything after fact. Why is it not crossed out? What I've done. I do need to save this though. Oh, now I can see it. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, so here, and then I haven't been able to get to either of these yet. That makes sense. Okay, so then we're still on track. I just want to make sure that it wasn't letting me skip something. Just wanted to double check that it wasn't like a leaf stone for him. Like, if I find that out there at the end, don't worry about me. I'll stay on the beach incognito. Oh, is it down these stairs where those be due for? Yeah. Also, all these Dawnfan carcasses. Hello. Oh. Still can't believe we haven't seen Glade. True. Big club. Oh, it changes the weather. It was a wrong move. Now I do want to catch one of these. Help. Alright, let me switch Pokemon. Because this should also have a regional form. It evolves into similar to Grover. Any name suggestions for Houndor? Biggest Biscuit? Help, it's gotta be Biggest Biscuit. It's Dickus. No, it's gotta be Biscuit. It almost sounds like biscuit. I'll name it Big Biscus. Because hell. Oddly, the opposite of a little pooch. I want to go back. I'm gonna put Houndor on the team. Because really, we need Houndor on the team versus Carkle. Not Carkle. There it is. I'm so sorry, Billy. Sorry, Torkoal. Let me heal up while I'm here. Let me not be silly. I need to turn the EXP share on for Houndor. Cloud Hound, I think is what it evolves into. Here we go. It's also not on for Gemini. I'm like, do I need to fight them all? Probably not, but will I? Yeah. Miss Biggest didn't come to play though. I'm gonna leave her in. Let's just try and keep leveling her up. Oh fuck, never mind. Send freedom. Earthquake. Ugh, what a bore. For ball's sake. You farm boy, what are you doing here? I have to run away. I'll alert the whole fortress to intercept you. Hurry. He dropped something. Unique amulet. With this amulet, I'll be able to see the traps throughout the fortress. Let me go heal up first. I'm just gonna leave this thing on. Let me go use the restroom and stuff real quick before we get like all into this. Let me get some cozy. Oh, well, let me wait. Hi Yoshi, hi Raiders, welcome in. Touching out my egg. Oh my god. I know who's been in your neighborhood, Izzy. Or did you come up that on your own? I love that. Either way, I love that. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you guys had fun playing Tamagotchi. We are hard at work in the second Peter 4. You made it up? Oh, wow. It seems like something Izzy would come up with. Because you know Izzy's on top of it. Izzy's the one that came up with mine. Because he said, "Do you have one?" I said, "No, I haven't made it that far. It's only my first day out here." Medusa, come out here. I'm gonna poke around to whatever's left to the right side of this area here. And then I'm gonna heal my team back up. And then I was just about, as you guys were coming in, I was just about to go and use the restroom really quick. No worries, no worries. Raid and run, as I'm saying. I need to run here in a second too, to the restroom. So take it easy, relax, and enjoy the rest of your night. 55? Where did that level come from? And thank you for subscribing. 3 months feels crazy. We're already in the 3rd month. I know that's not the first time I've seen 3 months, but like, I think it's the first time it's like registering with me that it's saying 3 months. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with freedom. Hi, comment. We're playing Xenoblade. Xenomon. We're looking for all the hidden Charlas. You're still thinking about Biggest Dickus? Well, have I got news for you? If you want it to, it sounds like biscuit. If you want it to, it sounds like biscuit. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that because I gotta run to the restroom really quick. But yeah, let's make a Xenoblade ROM hack. Let's make a Xenoblade ROM hack. Also, I've played a little bit of Echo, and I played a little bit of Xenoblade. Not seeing the Xenoblade in Pokemon Echo. Food for thought. Alrighty, I'm back. I just gotta grab my headphones on. I barely remember Echo. I just remember Evan was the rival. Evan was the rival? Hi, back. Hi, Dad. No, I'm Big Bickus. Big Bickus, did we make it? I'm fine, y'all. Don't worry about me. Girl, where are we? In South Carthage. I guess we'll go there later. Let's go deal with the mob first. Did Rome win the war? Rome did win the war. Now we're dealing with the cults. Cult of Amat. But before we go deal with the cult of Amat, let's make sure our team is healed because we did just get beat up a little bit. Right, not Amat. Oh, there's a Pokeball up there. Also in Utica, mind you, we have 7 gym badges. So there's still a whole nother gym badge. Big Biggest, come out. I'm bringing in Bushington. Can I play Minecraft? I've never played Minecraft before. Yeah, it was never anything that my friends played. So I just didn't... It's not like I didn't know anybody, but like in terms of my friends, I didn't know anybody that played it. And then... my cousin, who is, no, my cousin's kid, so my second cousin, he plays it, but he's like 10 years younger than I am. Maybe more than that. Yeah, he's 11 years younger than I am. We also just got our asses whooped on Big Bickus and Bushington. But I have potions.
Thomas C0 Re said, hey, it's Charla be runnin' in the colony 6th Street with 3 chicks in red and they all look at me, they all runnin' for their life, born in a world of strife, runnin' from the Bionis and back to Charlaland. Can you survive Charlaland? Can you survive? Charlaland, 3 chicks in red runnin' the colony 6 streets. Can you survive Charlaland? In red and they all look at me, they all runnin' for tea.
Yeah, the comment CRE or C0 Re is really funny to me too. That throat chop animation was crazy. The next time we have to make a rival, if you remember, you can make it C0 re. Cold follower dick. He's gonna send Scyther. Let's send our own bug. Let's send our own little bug. Also, I need to turn this down. This battle music is so much louder. ETS was. You're already dealing with Kaon. Well, one day you're gonna replay Scarlet and Violet, not Scarlet and Violet, Sun and Moon, and you'll go, well, I don't want to name it, but I've already named it before. Really though, the ticket said Comet Core. The last name was Core. So funny. Really, you don't? Oh, that's so true. Yeah, the later generations, you don't end up getting to do names. So true. Well, when you replay Platinum as your favorite generation and favorite game, Black and White 2's the last one you can do that in? Okay. Well, it's telekinesis. Pick her up. Grover. I don't think you need to pick her up. Well, those sprites are floating anyways. No, literally. Girl, I forgot there's traps here. Oh, my Pokemon are poisoned. Oh, I forgot there's traps here. Oh, somebody fainted. Where do you rate this game on a scale of 1 to 10? The translation is making some of it a little bit hard, especially if you didn't have any context going into this. I do think it also requires context going into this. So given those things where it's like you have to do homework beforehand, a 7. I'm saying that Solar Eclipse felt like a 10 to me. Like that felt perfect. No notes. No real notes on Solar Eclipse. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. There's things I would offer PD in terms of what I'd love to see in a in Lunar Eclipse, but I think this one's probably more like a 6, a 7. Like it's not the greatest game in the world, but it's fun. It also has all of the all generations of Pokemon in it, which is nice. Which so did PD's. It's in my bag. That's where I need to go. Key items, my Punic Amulet. Yeah, this will warn me of the traps now. You're fucking kidding me. I have antidotes on me, but like, I don't want to waste them. I have so much money, actually. There is no wasting them. What about Royal? Royal, I have to put it like a 4 or a 5, in all honesty, because like, or maybe even a 3, 3, 4. It just wasn't anything different than what I had played with Sword and Shield, and they had just moved it to the DS version, which, like, yeah, it's fun to see it in that version, but like up to a point. I don't need to play that whole game over again. So if that had been my first exposure, sure. I was like, God, I'll never play a game on the Switch, but like I've also never felt crazy enough like that. My ranking's very interesting. Why? Because I picked 4 different numbers for each of them. My scale's also all based around the ones I've played, you know, where it's kind of like to 10 because it's what I've played. Not necessarily based on Pokemon in general. Like, I'm lumping all of fan games kind of into the same category on the scale of 1 to 10. Well, bye, Orbeetle. You like more Royal more than this? Well, I mean, I believe that. This game has been fun though, and there's been random like developer quirks that have been thrown into the game, which have been fun, which I didn't really feel like I saw a whole lot of that with Royal. I don't know if you were here at one point, but I don't know who was here actually. The Mandalorian was here at one point. I think you were here when we saw Obi-Wan and Anakin. We saw Grogu and the Mandalorian at one point too. So that happened. I think you were having Nier time, which I heard Nier was fun. What happens if I go down? That's fair. I mean, some of it's actually a lot of it has been at least true to the history. But it is like, do I need to play through history? There are other historical events that could have been a little more uplifting to play through. I mean, like, nobody's making, you know, a World War II themed Pokemon game. No, bro, I live for the fake mon. That is where you and I differ. I live for them. Clearly, I live for them. Girl, the way I keep getting poisoned, I need to turn that thing on. Shit, that's not what I meant to use. Object to use. Antidote. Where's antidote? I'm gonna go to my bag. I'm also equip it. Equip it. Gosh, key items. Unit register. There we go. The Rapidash was pretty. And the thing goes out the second I turn it on. Help. It's a good thing I don't remember half of where I'm going if I have to go backwards at any point. I love Jiminy. I love Jiminy. The brief moment where I didn't have Jiminy on the team was really heartbreaking. I was like, I like really miss Jiminy being on the team. Thing is unnatural. The thing is stunning. It's winning battles left and right. And she has a name. It's Jiminy. Also, energy with an I. It makes me laugh every time. For quite some time, I was saying Jimmy, though. At least there's no population bomb. And you're playing Xenoblade? On Thursday and Friday I'm playing Xenoblade? Right. They have Wi-Fi on planes. Says who? Delta. Oh, I don't have Alaskan over here. My first airport was the Atlanta airport. So Delta was sort of the girl. Oh, third rate. Third rate. Ah, have you not? Who you calling third rate? Well, I guess second, because it's not budget. Are any of them a budget? All I'm saying is I sat mighty comfortably in first class on my way to Arizona. I splurged. It's actually not but like $100 more to fly first class than to fly economy when I was booking it at that point in time, and I was like, oh, I'm taking advantage of this. I'm taking advantage of this. Because, like, why would I not? I was several months in advance because I knew I wanted to go. I knew I wanted to go on a trip, and then, like, it was just a matter of, like, boiling it down to which one exactly, and then, made my choice. A rich diva. Well, I mean, I do also have money saved up. I wouldn't say rich by any means. Okay, full heal. I'll take that. This shit. Anyway, I'm not flying. Driving. Okay. Oh, train. I've never taken a train. Subways and taking the train from the MARTA train, which is basically Atlanta's closest thing to a subway. Taking that from the airport to work before. Shit, we're so dead. Hang on, let me go through the bag. Yes, stickers. At last, you are here, just in time to witness the end of Rome and the rise of a new world led by the Master of the Cold, and the Great. I'm sorry, farm boy. Didn't have to end like this. If Carthage won, we wouldn't be forced into this, but you and that friend of yours, Scipio, you have forced us. But it is too late for you to change anything. The fortress of Utica has a hidden power that only the great priests of Carthage know, and now, an aid. Please do me the favor of lighting the pots and that's all that's left to complete the ritual. Yes, sir. So this is the least war part of things. This is gonna be the more lore. Made up lore, I guess. It's coming. Goddess Amat, I summon here in Utica your one and only loyal creation, the Punic Unknown. Help. Not the Punic Unknown. Wow, even I doubted it would work. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Help, not the Star Wars reference. They love Star Wars. A straight man made this. Big time a straight man made this. If that wasn't evident from the fact that it is a war-based game. But Unknown's power combined with mine can trap Olympus, the protector of Rome. So says the legend. Now, I must concentrate for it. This is what I feared the most. The Punic Unknown can bring me from anywhere in the region and hold me. You've failed, farm boy. Girl, no I didn't. Shut up. Oh, so you think you can beat me in a fight? You'll see for yourself that the leader of Carthage still has an ace up his sleeve. Hey, girl, shut up. Give me a minute and let me fight. Not the legendary shit talking to me. Baby, you haven't seen what Big Biggest could do. Let the biggest prove who's got the bigger dick. Me also loving Star Wars. Nerd. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm saying that because they're so war themed and Star Wars. Those two things in combination. Those add up. I didn't see who he was sending out. Let's bring out Jiminy. Big Biggest wants to be Biggest Dick is so bad. I don't know what type this Unknown is, but I have to imagine Medusa's probably one of my better ones. Not to mention their fixation with slavery. True. True. Damn it. It might be ghost type. In which case, freedom? Comment, one of the moves that it learned was reprimand, and the description of reprimand said something along the lines of it would do this because it was filled with rage from thoughts of when it was a slave, as a slowpoke. Oh, okay. Yeah. Again, I'm not reading who they're sending out. Freedom, you can hang out. Freedom's a fucking tank, though. I think that's the first Nido King I've seen. No, Ray, comment. I was like, I'm just brushing past this as quickly as I can. But I then felt inclined to make everybody else aware because I was like, this is fucking weird, y'all. Boop, 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 boop. Wow. Houndoom. Is that possible? I'm the leader of Carthage. No. cannot fall here quickly. Flight. But you. But be sure I'll be back. Next time it won't be so easy to slow me down. Thank you, farm boy. You have great courage and have largely disbanded the Great Union of Mott, although there are still some cultists around the region that you should hunt. But you still have one last test. You must defeat me in combat to complete your journey with the gods. If you succeed, my training work will be finished. Right, Max was scratching behind me. He was making me feel weird. Let me go to my bag. This will be faster. I think there's parts of history that we need to be aware of and understand, and still, but it just makes sense to make those part. It doesn't make any sense to make those things part of your plot. No, 100%. I need that antidote. Oop. I need to save. That's fine. That thing looks crazy. What the fuck? I don't like that. It looked better before. It didn't look that great, but it looked better before. Looks more normal. Right. Also, I'm getting eaten up. I'm sure this doesn't affect it, right? Yeah. There we go. Freedom fucking rocks, dude. Definitely surpassed yourself. I have nothing more to do here. You are ready for the adventures that will come in the future. Now I must return to Olympus. Alright, let's get out of here. I'll just have like an escape rope. Meanwhile in Rome, oh Publius, by now we all know of your great prowess in defeating Carthage, and you've celebrated the greatest triumph in our history because of it. But there's something we're certainly missing. You didn't bring us Hannibal, you good for nothing. You only had one big target and you missed. What good is all this to us if the great enemy is on the loose? You fool. I understand it's your first day as a senator, but you can't talk like that to an institution as solemn as this one. You're in an institution as solemn as this one. I'm already regretting having chosen you. I'm sorry, Master Fabio. Thing is, because the great general is not in Rome, we have offered to reduce the sentence to Carthage if they delivered him to us. And they have accepted. I've heard that Farm Boy is still in Africa. Send him to be captured in the city of Carthage itself. I differ greatly from such a dastardly practice as that. But if it is to be dictated by the Senate. Alright, I got a scroll. delivering that message, I suppose. No, right, Drago? Okay. We are getting closer and closer to the end, but we've been going for 14 hours. Let's call it a day. Like, I gotta call it a day. Let's save. We still got one more gym badge. I have to go head off to Carthage. This is my record. It definitely is. I guess realistically, we can go ahead and run over this way. Right, Gar.
Go to sleep. No, don't be mean to her.
Exactly. Save. Cool. And when we pick up, we can run through here tomorrow. That way I'm not confused on like, where are we going? But let me get us back over here. All right. Here. Cool. I'm honestly beat. I would look to raid somebody, but let me just go to bed, y'all. Let me just go to bed. Let me behave. No, I really did farm slay. We'll see what happens tomorrow in terms of streams. I'd like to finish this game out for the next stream. Just not sure exactly what time I'll come back tomorrow. Like I said, Farm Boyfriend's got a bunch of stuff going on. I kind of said this. Got a bunch of stuff going on tomorrow, so work-wise. So I'll be a little preoccupied here or there with other things beforehand, and nonetheless, y'all will see me, I'm sure. But once we finish this game, then we'll get back into Xenoblade again. Only been a few days away from it. But I'll finish up my cutscene recap, and I will finish up my mechanic review so that I feel prepared going into more Xenoblade 2. We're only like a third of the way through that game. So like, you know, nothing crazy. Thank you, Gar. Thank you. We're like a third of the way away from we're only a third of the way into Xenoblade, so you know, we're not that far. We still got plenty of game to be pushing through. We're on like chapter, I'm like a fifth. Are the other chapters longer? Oh no, because there's all that post story stuff. Yeah, Common. I was saying this last night too. I meant to ask you too, like how important you felt some of that was. I figured it was important because I saw that it was at least titled "Features Connected." We don't have to get into all that now by any means, but I don't need to do the epilogue. Okay. Cool. We can talk about why later at some point. Alrighty. Well. Thanks, everyone. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to your dad. And with that, good night. Bye.